Hey everyone, this is Floxcat, and yeah, I'm in my room right now. If you don't hear this, don't worry. I'll post a very this. I'm actually going to post a lot of heavy details. Well, not fully heavy details. At least I'm a little bit calmer. There's a reason why I'm in my bedroom right now, and that is because the police is here, but they're just dealing with the next door neighbor crap, which I don't know how that is going to work. But to be frank, I'm just want to let you guys know, that. However, there is a serious reason why, and I hate to do it right now during when they're busting something or whatever. And yeah, I'm a little nervous as you can tell, but I am fine now. I was actually going to upload. I was going to upload this video earlier, or make an earlier video, but I decided to hold off that thing because, and yeah, I guess keep some things. I don't know. Hey, look, they're back. But speaking about that, the reason why I'm making this video, and it's very quickly, something very big happened. And like I said, it's in the comment section if you want to read it, because I bet $5 you're not hearing my voice. I hope you do, because I can't really speak about it right now because the literal cops are here to deal with my neighbors, and this is actually a serious thing that, quite frankly, and I'm okay now, but I'm still pissed, as you can tell. So I'm gonna try to keep it Superman brief. So, what happened was, so as you guys know, I was dealing with the GPReed theory thing, and the whole thing and stuff. And we all know that the whole thing, I even said this already multiple times, that the whole thing is fake. We all know that. And we also know my ARG is a little bit gonky fake. I mean, who thinks the SCP Foundation is real? Even though I will jokingly admit it's not really also SCP, but again, you guys gotta figure that out. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is, as you guys may have noticed, there was a YouTuber that goes by the name of Brave New World. And I know Grant's going to kick my butt calling him out, but I am calling him out so that way you guys will be safe. And if you guys see something and I just notice my Metopia, somehow, I don't know, I'll fix it. But anyways, to make a super long story short, Brave New World, you guys remember how back then I was upset with the toxicity of the dad thing, and thought that the toxicity was getting way too cult-like and stuff, and believed that the whole thing was a cult, which really is, to my opinion, it's not really a cult anymore, and I even said that recently, and I'm still willing to admit that I was a little bit in the wrong. But you guys remember how really I was also pissed off at the fact that I was acting like one, and also the fact that, it was way too toxic, really, and all that. And you guys remember how, I did the character of, I'm blanking on his name, I changed his name to guess Jack or something, but we all know that, I've been Dark Party and blah blah, not the real one, but blah blah. Well, remember how also that I wasn't crazy with it? I mean, not to the extent of what I'm going to say. Well, imagine that, but 10 times effing worse. That's literally what happened today. So I was at work, and I'll explain my side of the story, because GPReed is probably going to make a huge video on this as well. And I think Mikey as well, but I don't know, because I just talked to both of them, because we got to spread this out. But I'm going to be the one to truly spread this out first, because I really need to let you guys know, because I am 10 times worried about you guys rather than my safety. But apparently, this fucking guy, Brave New World, he doxed and threatened a person who was making just their own ARG and was blah blah blah, and their own content, and he thought that this person was connected with GPReed and me, and even going one step further, as you guys can probably guess, he thought we were all cults. Now, let's be real here. The only religion I believe in is the whole Christianity, but even then, you all know I'm not too that far off with Christianity and that bullshit. Hell, I wish my own religion was a dumbass at times. You know what I mean. But point being, I will never join a cult. I actually hate cults. Because we all know cults suck. We all know psychology is fucked up and crazy. And if you don't know, let's look it up. And we all know the whole thing, the whole Kool-Aid crap bleach thing, I don't know. But still, we all know I'm not in a cult. We all know this is fake. And by the way, if he was even threatening, the stupid part about this is the fact that he said, I'm threatening you if you don't tell me blah blah, then just do it anyways. But the reason why I'm definitely making the video first is, and I don't know if they're posting first, but I don't care. This still got it out. And by the way, yeah, there's not going to be another video after this. Because this guy posted on my video. I won't say what video, but he posts they, I can't really say his, they, her, blah, blah. You know, I'm keeping they anonymous as best as I can. Sorry if I slip up, but I won't say who it is. And I won't show who it is. But they posted my bad. They posted their address on my fucking channel. They would be fucking glad that YouTube did not I spy that shit. And because if they did, I bet $5 now I will blame them. But they will literally shut down my channel if they did that. They saw that. And I won't blame them. Because that shit is not going to fly. We already know that toxicity is banned on my channel because of reasons. Especially where I went through. And I can understand at least some of his thing. Because, and I hate to say it, but we all know I can somewhat little bit relate. But like I said, I wasn't crazy enough to dox someone and literally fucking, like, I am 10 times shocked because, and of course, admittedly, I hate to admit this, and I kind of said this alright to GPReed. I didn't really fully set it out though, but I kind of also saw this coming. I saw this bullshit from a mile away coming because he was taking this thing way too serious. He was unsubscribing and subscribing back to my channel whenever I put a fucking GPReed thing, which annoys me because really, you don't need to do that. Just be a dead subscriber. It will help. Maybe I'll bring back to life for you. I don't know. And of course, I don't care. It's just a little bit annoying though. But why would you do that? Especially, and I'm going to say something from GPReed, which is kind of funny, but also is kind of true. It's kind of cowardly, because he didn't even, like, went to GPReed videos or this person's own videos to do that. He posted it on mine, because he knew, and this is why this is cowardless as fuck, he knew that my channel sucked like dog. Because we all know my subscriber rate. We all know my video rate. We know that no one really watches my videos. So, he did that on purpose so he can hide. So, yeah, to make a long story short, this motherfucker doxed someone who was watching my YouTube thing and stuff and was actually just friends with GPReed, and we're not connected to anything. It took it way too far, and that's it. There's many reasons why I'm pissed off. The first reason is obviously this shit happened on my yard. Nothing is going to happen on my yard, and that is bullshit. Second thing is the fact that this guy, like, again, I understand his side of the story because we know I've been at least a little bit towards that. But we both know that, A, I never went that far to literally game jack that hard to ruin almost put a person's life in danger. And B, I always said, broke character. This is the reason why I always break character. I mean, heck, this is also the reason why random stuff channels on this whole thing. Because I don't want people to think that I'm definitely weird or in danger. Heck, that's the reason why I hate more modern ARGs like I am Sophie. Because they make it too real that you pretty much going down 911 on a spot. So, the fact that this motherfucker took it way too serious really messed up. And the thing is, and I also agree with GPReed on this, he was actually somewhat an okay guy. But he went too far. I knew something was up. But I wish he never took it that far. He really went insane. And what's also pissed me off is I never want to hurt anyone. If I did, then I'll apologize. In fact, I still feel guilty that this person got hurt over this. And of course, sorry, I'm blanking on it. At least I'm not saying the person's name. But they forgive me for that shit. And I'm glad, and, especially since, obviously I took care of it, especially GPReed, and I'll explain that in a bit. But still, I never want to truly hurt people, unless I feel like they somewhat do deserve it. But even then, the way I hurt them is not going to be, hey, heck, you guys know I never truly went after Princess Ninjago that much. We all know that I never truly went after her. I never became like that. And even then, with, of course, the whole dad thing, I thought, that was a misunderstanding. And even then, I never truly wanted to truly hurt Nathan. Even though Nathan really, we all know what, he's pretty much why I call him a baster, because he really, at least he's fixing himself, but oh my god. But still, I never went after Dad or Luna after those bullshit fallouts, especially Luna. Hell, I kept her fucking club thing down. Of course I made, but I kept it up. And we all know that. So, for me seeing this, I am dead center shock as fuck that someone will go over there. And it kind of really bites my butt, because now I definitely know my lesson now. I mean, I already know it before, but now, yeah, don't take things too seriously. Holy fuck. And of course, honestly, I'm calling my own self out because, I am guilty of doing that game jacking with Dad thing. But again, and even Mikey and GPReed can back me up, and all of you can back me up on this as well. We all know that A, I was confused, especially what he did to me, which was actually 10 times worse. And B, in the end, I never went this far. Hell, to my opinion, I always thought game jacking was literally part like fan fiction, but I can see why people hate it now. I wish there was, because now I can see a little bit of the difference between game jacking and fucking, I mean, I don't think that's even game jacking, but to my opinion, I don't think really the situation is, but I can see why now people were really pissed off at this thing, because, but again, I never did anything. Like I said, the only thing I did with the Dad thing, and I admit to this, was subscribe to people, and that's it. Which I don't see how that's a bad thing. I don't know. But, oh my god. And even then, I made a separate channel, but still. We all know that story. I don't need to go into that. It's their fault, because they need to also clean themselves up. But, of course, yeah, and this is coming from a guy, by the way, who understands at least a little bit of breaking new rules bullshit. Because, I understand he probably was going way too far. He probably liked the ARG and was questioning it, but went too far. And the person he threatened, turns out, and this was kind of exposed during that thing, was a young person. That's the best way I can describe it. I won't say their age, but they were young. They're younger than me. And it's just bullshit, really. And it pissed me off even more. And another thing that pissed me off is this was under the rug. I was literally at work when all this bullshit went down until I came home and looked at the comic section real close, and it's like, oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I don't even know what to say anymore. One thing I will say though. First of all, obviously this is a warning thing. And this is going out, and by the way, I am safe, don't worry. I hope that, if anything, my only big hope is that, GPReed did call the cops on this guy. I just hope they don't get involved with me with that thing. Though, if it does, then, I'll just show them, hey, yeah, that happened on my channel, I can back it up, and blah, blah. And, I can even show the proof of that, too, and blah, blah. And, all that. It's just that. Though I hope it doesn't come after my butt, because I bet $5 to whole people who are going to kick my ass for doing that. Even though it's not a bad thing, but still. It wasn't even my fault, but still. But as for you guys, I don't know what Brave New World is planning. But one thing for sure, try to be careful with him. Obviously, you can do the obvious and block him and all that, because that's what I did, obviously. But if you guys see him, and if he starts attacking you guys, first of all, I'm deeply sorry, because we all know I am. Hell, I didn't even want this to become a thing. And second of all, if you can, but if you can't, then do block him. But if you can, please try and talk to him and snap him out of this crap. Because this is bullshit. This really is bullshit. And if you do the block thing just quickly, I don't care. Actually, I do recommend that more better than what I just suggested. But still, be on the lookout. Because I don't know who this Brave New World is and stuff. And I can forgive him. I will at least a little bit forgive him. Because I don't know if... Because I can understand his situation. But I mostly won't forgive him because... You can't threaten a person. It's one thing to dox someone, which is already bad enough, but threaten a person to death and stuff. And by the way, a middle finger shout out to fucking YouTube for letting that slide. Like, you're telling me that a person can't tell me to really come and kill me, which actually did happen. Look it up. Like, I have a video on it, all that, because of the whole freaking Squilliam thing. But you're telling me that no one can say suicide or kill, but yet you can let someone literally do the ninja slip and put a fucking address on a fucking YouTube channel. And let me repeat, just like I said, that kill thing, I only know because of notification, but they did remove that. But yet they didn't remove the address. I had to block him and then remove all his comments on that video. What the fuck? I never usually complain about YouTube because, in my opinion, I don't care about YouTube. I'm not the complainer of YouTube. But the fact that they did that pisses me off. Because this isn't a death... Well, it kind of also is a hurt threat. But this wasn't the particular thing. This was even more serious than those things because those can become jokes as well. This was a guy posting a fucking address. That's literally up to the point of literally showing people the doxer. Him, they, whatever. I don't even know why he even went to that far. It's nuts. And I'm not surprised he was able to do it. I'm more surprised that YouTube didn't react and removed it. That is bullshit. That is 100% Mega Man bullshit. And I know this video won't spread like wildfire too, but it's so bullshit that they didn't do that. But again, this is just a warning video. I think GPReed and Mikey will do their own separate videos as well. I'm just doing mine because I want to warn you guys, because you guys are the more worried part because they know their things each other. I don't think they know you guys, and I gotta reach out and let you guys know. And yes, what makes this worse is because of the whole situation, including also the cherry on top being my neighbors. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm not going to know. I won't be doing a video, which sucks because I actually had a good video. I'm probably still going to do that video, but it sucks because holy crap, I really need to take a breather. But again, everything is fine on my end. I'm just warning you guys, I did do the right thing and block him, and I even give GPReed some evidence because he is collecting evidence. He did call the police. I don't know how that's going to work because, I don't know, he'll say more of what he did, but still, he did notify the police, but let's see how that works, because we know why I say that. But either way, just be careful, guys, and I'm deeply sorry that this happened. I know it's not my fault, but it feels like my fault because I should have reacted more quicker to that and stuff. But still, holy crap of crapsicle. Like, I really don't know what to say, but good news is, it's not been out of here. And by the way, the other lesson that should be taken from here is, please guys, be careful with your story thing. I understand fan fiction, I understand at least a little bit if you want to have a story connected to your story, as symbolism, all that. I can understand a little bit of that and all that, but please don't go in haywire and think people were crazy. Believe me, I did that before. It almost led me to my own blank. I can't say it. Well, I did say suicide, but, you know, blah, blah, blah. Please, don't do that. Trust me, it's not worth it. I did it before. I never do it again. We all know I never am going to do it again. Like, for real. Just take your fan. Once again, this is another case of please make sure you don't get toxic over your stupidity. Don't be a Pokemon using fucking toxic. Just be a general community who loves their things, and if they don't love one person's idea, then just be friends with them, because really, everyone's different, and we should accept our ideas. As long as their ideas are not fucking crazy. Anyways, snapping out of here, bye.